Okay, so once you've created your modules and everything, you're ready to share it with the students. How do you do that? How do you embed it into Moodle? That's what I'm going to show you in this video. So I have here a module that I've created with Dr. Emma, and we are ready to share it with our students. We hit the share button over here. And there are many different ways that you can share this module with your students or with your colleagues. The easiest way is actually this thing called share link. If you hit publish, like I already have, it gives you this URL, and you can copy it and you can paste it into any browser. You can share it with people on WhatsApp and it will launch in a browser just like this. So this is good for if you just want to preview it yourself, or if you want to show people how it looks like, maybe your colleagues or something like that. But it's not really the best option for students, because you want students to be able to track their progress, and you want to be able to track their progress. And also, if you have questions in your video which are graded, then you want Moodle to be able to automatically grade their questions and then put it into gradebook. You can't do that with a share link. So if you want to access all of those more like these better features, then you should click this LMS, and what that creates is a SCORM package. So you just hit publish, and every time you make an edit, let's say you've published and you've realized like, oh no, you've made some kind of mistake and your proofreader has caught it, that's fine. You just come here and publish it again and then download a new SCORM package. The same goes for the share link. You can just republish a link or update that existing link and it will be fine. Okay, so I'm downloading this SCORM package, and I'm gonna go to my Moodle page now, which is over here. So this is my Moodle page for Islamic and Asian civilizations. And this is what the students are going to see, basically. These are SCORM packages. Each one is a module. And I like to put instructions like these on top, because pop-up blockers are always an issue. And even with this kind of message, students will run into issues and not realize that they have a pop-up blocker on somehow. So that's fine. Let's click add an activity or resource, and you're going to scroll down until you see this SCORM package option here, then click add, and you give your SCORM package a name, whatever is the name of the module. Test module, I'll call mine, and then just drag and drop your SCORM file into here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. And how long it takes to upload really depends on the size of your file. So I always try to make sure that although I'm using images and videos, sometimes I'm not just uploading a massive, like 40 MB video into Guroo. You can always upload it into YouTube and then embed it as a link in Guroo, and that will reduce the size of your SCORM package so that it doesn't take so long to load here when you're uploading it for students, but also when students click on the link, it doesn't take too long, and internet isn't a big problem. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can go down here and let's try to fix the appearance, because the default settings are not ideal. I like to have it display in a new window, and then we can change the width here to 1250 and 1000. These are the ideal sort of sizes according to Guroo, but you can play around with them, I guess. It doesn't hurt to try. So I'm going to disable preview mode and display unit structure no. I'm going to hide this as well because it just gets very confusing. Temp status. Okay, that's all. Availability, if you want to set it to become available at the same time, you can. Grading, this depends on whether you have any graded questions, assessed questions in your module. So if you do, then you can set it to how you want the module to be graded. Now it's set to highest grade. If you change it to learning objects, that means that students will receive a grade depending on whether or not they've completed the module. So for now, I'll just leave it on highest grade. Number of attempts. So yeah, I think I'll set it to unlimited attempts, but you can decide if it's a quiz, for example, you might want to set it to only one attempt and only that attempt gets graded. Or you can set it to even like 3 attempts, but only the first attempt gets graded, or the highest grade. Depends on how kind you are to your students. And that's about it. So I'm going to hit save and return to unit. Now you can see that the test module is available here. I've just quickly hidden it from students so that none of my students accidentally think that they have to do this module. So you can just go ahead and click on it and it will show you a screen like this. This opens up in a new tab. And voila, there we go. You can see your screen over here. Okay, so basically the student can start at any time, and they can also leave at any time and come back to it. So if I hit exit right now, I can just go save and exit. And when I go back to it, oops, let's go back to it again. The program should ask me whether I want to start from the beginning or if I want to continue where I left off. Just like this. Okay, so if I click continue where I left off, and I left off really early on, so fair enough. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. If you have any other questions, if I forgot to cover something, just let us know in Workplace, or you can contact me via email.